What's up, guys? These are the type of results you can get from just running a $2 a day ad. I ran an campaign ad for Ignoring Everyone. It's a 3-track EP from 2Jeebs, a hip hop artist from the East Coast. And I ran a campaign for $2 a day for 24 days. It came out roughly be around $46 in the end. And these are the type of results you can get. This is a realistic results. This is a video about showing you realistic results, not like something crazy where you do a low budget and you get amazing results, which can happen. But this is just a video about showing you what you can get with a limited budget. And I haven't ran an ad for this EP for many months. So this is just starting off cold, just re-upping and redoing an ad and just seeing where it would go for 24 days. So I had to go through the learning phase again, etc. And I stopped it after 24 days. So I ran the ad from December 25th of 23 to January 17th of 24. You got 727 streams, 141 listeners, 5.1 streams per listen. That's crazy good. Someone must have had it on repeat or something, but those are crazy good numbers. 47 playlist ads and 128 saves. Key number right there, 28 saves. A lot of people liked it, so they saved it. 47 playlist ads. And those are the numbers. That's what you can get with just a limited budget. That's only $46. And if you kept that on, it's just going to multiply and multiply and multiply. The longer you keep the ad on, it just compounds. Your numbers get higher and higher over time. So all of this is about to show you what you can do in the short term, but everything about growing your fan base and music is in the long term. So now I'm going to go into Ads Manager and show you the ad and the results, how I got it and how I set it up as well. So I set up 2 campaigns for this, a tier 3 campaign and also a tier 1 and tier 2 campaign. In the first week from the December 25th to the December 30th, I just shot out to all countries in tier 3. So it's this one right here. It's the one that got 35 results, 7,000 reach, 9,500 impressions, and the cost per result, not bad, 31 cents cost per result, a total only $11. And as you can see up here, the 25th to the 30th, it wasn't doing that well. I've been running ads for quite some time now. So 30 cents for me, I know I can get it lower when I'm targeting tier 3. You should be able to get in the 20s, honestly. But when you're starting out, you're going to be maybe 40, 50, 60. And if that's good for you, you build on that. You keep on building. It's all about getting results in the beginning and trying to get something working and getting your pixel to recognize who your audience is for that song. And it takes a while. So, but with my experience, 30 cents, I knew I can get it lower. I figured I'm going to start a new campaign. I'm going to duplicate it and target tier 2. In some cases, your song will do better in tier 1 and tier 2 countries versus every country. Some of the other countries of South America, Eastern Europe are not going to like your music or the song for some particular reason. Who knows why? It just doesn't, it's not resonating or popular in that area. But tier 1 and tier 2 countries, the song may pop, like more mainstream songs, I assume. I've noticed hip hop does well, but hip hop does well also in tier 3. So you got to, again, this is all trial and error and playing around to see what works, what doesn't work. And you can do this more once you have a system down. In the beginning, you want to just find out what works and keep with that and then build on that. Once you have a system works, you have more open and more freedom to try new things and try different things to grow your audience. So from the December 30th to the 17th, I'll just target that. I ran, as you see here, 2Jeebs engagement tier 2, 162 results, 10,600 reach, 15,000 impressions, and a cost per result down to 22 cents. Crazy good, a lot better than the tier 3 when I was targeting more countries, which you would think would be lower. In this case, this hip hop track did better in tier 1 and tier 2, total of $35. And I'm going to just put it up to when I ran the whole campaign so you can see it both, compare and contrast. Quite the difference. And those are your results. And a total of $36 total in this campaign. So right now I'm going to go in and show you guys how to do a tier 3 campaign setup. I've done plenty of tier 2. So if you're interested in a tier 1 and tier 2 campaign setup, I'll leave a link in the top right-hand corner so you can check that out and see how I do that. But this video is going to be particularly for tier 3 only. So let's set this up. To start a new campaign, you're going to hit create. You're always going to hit engagement campaign, engagement, and then you hit continue. And then you're going to get these options. You're going to always go down to manual engagement campaign, hit continue. and then it'll load, and then it'll give you this page. So in this video, I'm going to go over exactly what I did for 2Jeeb's tier 3 campaign. So I'm going to go in and you can just see what I did for his campaign. As I go in right now, and this is it right here. So you always want to name it. I always say this, name your campaign. You're going to scroll down, everything looks good, and you're going to hit publish. And the next page is going to look like this. It's going to say ad set name. You're going to name your ad set campaign. Name it. You're going to go down, conversion locations. It's always going to be website. You're going to put on a website. You're going to scroll down. You're going to hit the appropriate pixel you have set up with your Facebook, the appropriate pixel that you use for your ads. I'll leave a link in the top right hand corner if you don't know how to set up your pixel and link everything up. I did a special video just on that and setting up your landing page with tonedin.io and how to set it up and make it all work. Just make it all work. So I'll leave a link up there. You're going to go down conversion event. You're going to hit view content. Always view content. Always, always, always view content. You're going to scroll down a little bit more and you're going to put your budget. This was $2 a day. I put $2 a day. You're going to scroll down a little bit more. This is where you put your audience. There's going to be a little option where it may look a little bit different. You're going to have to scroll down a little bit more and it's going to look like this. You're going to scroll down until you find switch original to audience options. You're just going to click that and you're going to always click use original audience. So you're going to just remember, you got to do that when you set up a new campaign. I'm going to go back. Now I'm back into it. You're going to have it all set up. This is what I targeted for tier 1 and tier 3. You can pause it. You can copy and paste it. These are all the countries. It's pretty much all the countries with exception of Asia. I put in Japan and that's it in Asia, and take out some countries in South America and so on. But this is pretty much what I do for tier 1 and 2, 3. I've said this in the past. Sometimes I do put India, but I don't put India as a country. I will put New Delhi or Mumbai, one of those cities, only one of them. And if you see it sucking up your budget and you're not getting results, get rid of it if you want to risk that. But that's also you trial and error and just seeing if it works and does not work. I used to do in the beginning and it was getting me results. And now I don't do it at all when I do tier 1, 2, 3. It's actually just more of a waste. Just I focus on these countries if I'm doing tier 1 and tier 3. Next, you're going to scroll down to your age. This one, I just put age 18 through 40 for this one. I could, you'll figure that out over time. Like Facebook has a great placement metric where you can look up while your ad's running and seeing where who's clicking on it, and then you can go from there and see if maybe 25 through 35 is best. Maybe you should just keep it in that range. This one, since it's hip hop, I figured more people were going to be male. I just figured, so I put male for this one. Most of the time I do both genders. Next, you're going to go down to your demographics, your interests. It's going to have an option where you put it all in. This is where you do more. I've mentioned this many times before in previous videos. This is where you just play around with different genres, different interests, different moods, chill music, down tempo, happy music, gangster rap like you see here, East Coast hip hop, West Coast hip hop, rap. It's really endless. Magazines, labels, all sorts artists, all sorts of things, interests come up for this, and you're going to play around if it's not a genre, and you're going to see what works and what doesn't. And a lot of times it's not going to work. And what I've noticed from some other YouTubers, they always say you should tag Spotify, and then Spotify must like also rap. This is my experience only, just take it for a grain of salt, is it never worked for me, and it's never worked for other artists when I put it. So I never tag Spotify as an interest. I always just do the genres or feelings or moods and interests, and it's always worked out, and I've always got great results. So that's up to you. That's for you to try. That's just my 2 cents right there. So for this one, I did East Coast hip hop and gangster rap, and it worked out obviously with the tier 2. So you're going to go down, your beneficiaries, usually you or the company, and you're going to go down to placements. It's going to look like this on your page. You're just going to put your cursor over it. It's going to highlight it. You're going to hit edit, and you're going to hit manual. always hit manual. So you can go down here, you're going to uncheck all these boxes because you need to leave one clicked. And I'm going to go back to Jeeves' account and you can see what I did. For manual placements, for tier 1 and tier 3, I did Facebook feed, Instagram feed, video feed, explore, and then I went down here and did all the stories, unclicked Instagram reels and Facebook reels. This is what I did for tier 1 and tier 3. This is something you're going to play around with. You may want to do more Instagram. You may want to do Facebook. You may not want to check any of these and just keep stories. You may want to do more Instagram than Facebook. This is all kind of trial and error too. I have pretty much a system that I do for both, and this is what I do for tier 1 and tier 3. I do go back and forth for tier 1 and tier 3 with the reels, and that's it. I also click these for tier 1 and tier 3. These are optional. It's pretty much from stories and reels. This is what I do, and one or the other here, and then up here. Again, I did a whole thing on tier 1 and tier 1 and tier 2, so you can check that on other videos. Then you're going to the bottom right hand corner, you're going to hit publish, and then it's going to take you to a page like this. Again, I always say this: name your ad name. You're going to make sure all your identity, your Facebook, Instagram is all linked up, and you're going to go down and you're going to hit edit media. You're going to upload your video, your ad, what you're going to do. I make all my ads in vertical format, and this is it. This is what I made for 2 Jeeves. And that's why I targeted gangsta rap, as you can hear. And this as well, I even cut up the song. I took some apart from a verse, and then I edited it to have the ending of the song as well. So I actually created something a little bit different because I wanted a couple parts of the song in it, but I didn't want to play the whole clip of the song. That was something that was an artistic choice I did, but usually I just play a verse or a hook or whatever. I'm just telling you that's what something I did, and it worked out. And this is what I wrote. Our latest EP from 2 Jeeves, Throwing Down Fire, Flow from New Jersey. He kept it grimy. Song next to last because this is a 3-track EP, remember that. And this is the 3rd track on the EP. And you're going to see that in the primary text where you write that. The headline, I wrote straight from New Jersey, latest EP, click to listen. And always, when you scroll down here to call to action, listen now. I mentioned this before in previous videos. This primary text, it's an AI function that you can use. You could change it up. It gives you many options. Paraphrase it, do whatever you like, and then you can copy and paste if you don't like what you wrote. But put something down, even if you don't know what to write, put something down that's visually describing your music, that track, and then you're going to get many options from Facebook's AI feature. It's amazing. Use it to your advantage. And that is it. Just remember, call to action, listen now. Oh wait, and I'm not yet. Actually, you're going to put in your website URL. My apologies. Website URL. You're going to put in, this is where you put in your Tone Den link. Like I said, I did a video on this, how to set that up. It's your landing page link where when they click on it, they're going to go to see this. All the options they can do to stream the song. Make sure that works once you copy and paste it in, and then you are good to go. And you're going to go bottom right hand corner and hit publish. That is how you set up a tier 1 and tier 3 campaign. That's how I do it. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below. Like I said, I'll leave a couple videos in the end of the tier 1 and tier 2 if you're interested in how to set up those campaigns and videos, and a whole playlist of all these type of videos or music marketing tips, playlist reviews that I've done in the past that you can check out if that is something you're interested in. I hope you find this helpful and useful. Again, this was just $46 I spent, got some results. Again, it's about the long term. You keep it on, and you're going to get better and better results and the ad's going to improve as well, but you're going to compound the streams, the saves, the playlist ads, and followers. Everything is going to increase over time. So you just got to give it time and be persistent and consistent with everything. So thank you for watching once again. I hope you find this helpful, useful again, and good luck with the music, guys. Peace out.